Aren't you tired of being distracted? Aren't you tired of looking at the clock at one time and then looking back again and you're like, dang, it's already this time? What happened to the time? Aren't you tired of feeling that? Because I know I am. And it really grinds my gears whenever I slip up. The fire got reignited in me when I realized, man, what am I doing? I'm wasting time. I'm spending unproductive amounts of time on the phone doing what? Because I'm not gaining any progress. The amount of times that I've swiped down and then swiped down and then swiped down again on my notification center, thinking that there's going to be new notifications there. And even if there is, so what? You see, this brain wants to seek the pleasure. It wants to seek the dopamine. It's addicted to the feeling of dopamine. And the phone is the home for all this cheap dopamine that's easy to get. It takes no effort. It takes no effort to swipe down and look at the notification center and see if there's any new messages. Because if there are notifications in there, then there's a dopamine hit. Then on top of that, being a content creator, I have all these different apps that I post on, all these different apps that give me certain feedback. Then I can hop on the app, check the notifications. Ooh, did anyone like? Did anyone comment? Did we get any new followers, subscribers? All of that is nothing but cheap dopamine. It doesn't matter if I actually put in the work in order to actually see those notifications. That isn't the point, because the objective isn't the views. The objective isn't how many people liked my stuff or how many people followed. That isn't the point, because no matter the number of whatever the metrics say, I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to post anyways. I had earlier the little voice whispering in my mind telling me that you don't have to post tonight. You don't have to. It's already 10 o'clock. You might as well just get in the bed and get on your phone some more. Forget all that. The phone is a double-edged sword. It can be the best possible tool that we can have that helps sharpen our edge constantly. Or it can be the complete opposite. It can be our number one enemy. And we pair that with ourselves. It's a trap if not used correctly. Just like our mind is a trap if not used correctly, if not honed, if not sharpened. If we allow it to get soft, it turns against us. We become more susceptible to the outside forces that are against us. There's always spiritual warfare going on. And if our mind's in the way, then that means that our spirit is in the background. If we live in constant autopilot mode, like I said in the last video, we don't live intentionally. We're going to be doing a whole lot of things that aren't focused towards our calling. We're going to be doing a whole lot of things that aren't worth it in the end. And all of it ultimately leads up to the release of dopamine. When can we get the next hit? But we aren't consciously thinking of this. You know, we may notice if we actually pay attention, we focus our consciousness back in, and we actually notice what we're doing. We can see, like, what is the point in this? Why do I keep doing this? I keep opening up the same app when I just opened it 30 seconds ago. That's the sign. That's the sign that our mind is starting to be controlled. But not by us, but by the seeking of dopamine. When we fill ourselves up and we allow our minds to just feed off all this cheap dopamine, then we don't have any real drive to attack anything else worthwhile. Because the mind's already satisfied at that point. The mind has already got its hits. So what's the point in working hard for this thing? What's the point in attacking this task that's going to be difficult when I could just go this way and get the fast, cheap dopamine reward that doesn't have any resistance tied to it. It doesn't matter if the task that is challenging, it doesn't matter if that in the end is going to have a bigger, stronger, more satisfying dopamine release. Because we can skip all the growing. We can skip all the resistance training to actually get stronger, to become someone more formidable. We can skip all of that and get the dopamine reward. Now we may not necessarily want that. But we may confuse the desires of what we want with what the brain wants. It's like when we think that we really like this thing that's actually going to be very bad for us. But it's not even us that likes it. It's the flesh, not the spirit. The spirit doesn't crave all these different things that are going to damage us in the long run. It's like, what do we allow to hop in the driver's seat, and where do we allow this thing to take us? You know, it's up to us to regain the control, to take back the steering wheel. Because if we don't, we're going to go off the deep end. Because our mind, the brain, the untrained brain, doesn't want us to follow our calling. It doesn't want us to do all these difficult things that are going to pay off in the long run. It wants the short term. It wants the pleasure now. It wants to skip the hard stuff and get the easy reward. But that's only going to do nothing besides hurt us. We're going to live unfulfilled. We're going to make no real progress because we're chasing cheap dopamine. And if we live with the lack of awareness, then we never really realize that that's what is happening. I got so mad earlier. So mad. Because I'm like, why is it so difficult for you to stop being distracted here? Why do you keep seeking this pleasure? And then I realized that wasn't me. Because the me, the one that identifies with the I, the one who's speaking to you right now, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. I can do anything through the power of God. I'm not controlled by this desire to seek entertainment. I can take back the... Stop playing with me. So I shut it all down right then and there. And instead of listening to the thought of going to go to bed, instead of recording this, I came in here and I recorded it. So what is the thing that you need to do that the voice of weakness is trying to talk you out of doing? It's time to take action. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Happy conquering to you. Hope I see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Adios for now.